Honourable Justice Sri A.K. Jayashankar Nambiar, Honourable Mr. Justice Sri Pratheep Kumar, the Honourable Judges of the High Court of Kerala, Additional Solicitor General of India Sri Sri Kumar, Additional Advocate General Sri Mohammed Shah, Additional Advocate General Sri K.C. Vincent, Director General of Police T. Asaf Ali, the President of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association Sri Piyush, the Chairman of the Bar Council of Kerala, the President Kerala High Court Senior Advocates Association Sri Nandakumara Menon, the President Federation of Women Lawyers Kerala High Court Unit Srimati Karthika, law officers of the State of Kerala, Deputy Solicitor General, Senior Central Government Standing Council Taxes and other law officers of the Government of India, law officers of the Union Territory of Lakshadweep, the Mediator Coordinator, High Court Mediation Center, senior advocates, my esteemed fellow members of the Bar, Registrar General, registrars and staffs of the High Court, family members of Mr. Justice C. Pratheep Kumar, staff of the Advocate General's Office, advocates clerks, ladies and gentlemen, and all other dignitaries joining online. The humility of a judge silently infuses society, for justice commands the deepest respect when tempered with wisdom and restraint, thereby lending dignity to the institution and inspiring enduring public confidence. Today, we have gathered here to honor Justice C. Pratheep Kumar, a rare embodiment of humility and erudition, on his retirement after more than 3 decades of distinguished and unblemished service to the judiciary. Your Lordship was born on 28/5/1964 in the village of Poonkulam in Thiruvananthapuram as the youngest son of 9 children of late Chellappan Nadar, a small-scale farmer cum hotel owner, and late Kamalakshi, a devoted homemaker. Your Lordship's visionary mother remained steadfast in ensuring that each of her children received the best education possible. You pursued schooling at the Government Lower Primary School, Poonkulam, Boys High School, Venganur, St. Xavier's High School, Payar, and thereafter, you completed the pre-degree course and obtained a degree later from Mahatma Gandhi College, Thiruvananthapuram. Something that your Lordship fondly describes as divine intervention, because your Lordship happened to hear a radio announcement regarding the introduction of the 5-year LLB course at Government College, Thiruvananthapuram, Government Law College, Thiruvananthapuram. Inspired by that momentous providence, your Lordship joined the course and successfully completed the same. You thereafter pursued postgraduate studies in law and secured an LLM degree also from the Government Law College, Thiruvananthapuram. Your Lordship enrolled as an advocate in the year 1989 and commenced practice at the courts of this Thiruvananthapuram under the guidance of Advocate P. Rahim. Your senior reposed great confidence in your diligence and ability and graciously afforded you numerous opportunities to conduct cases before different courts on both civil and criminal sides, opportunities which you utilized with dedication and distinction. After a short break from active practice, during which your Lordship served as lecturer at the Government Law College, Kozhikode during 1993-94, you resumed practice at Thiruvananthapuram itself, along with your cousin, late G. Muralidharan, advocate. Your Lordship joined the judicial service as a judicial first-class magistrate at Ernakulam in the year 1997. In the district judiciary, your Lordship later officiated as Munsif in Kollam and Nedimangar, as judicial first-class magistrate at Idiki, Varkala and Kollam, as additional subject at Ernakulam, as Secretary District Legal Service Authority Thiruvananthapuram, as Judge Family Court at Alappuzha, as Special Judge Prevention of Atrocities Act, Kottarakara, as Judicial Member Taxes Appellate Tribunal, as Additional District and Sessions Judge Ernakulam, and as Principal District and Sessions Judge at Telisheri and Kozhikode. For years, you weighed the scales with care. It was with the benefit of such rich judicial experience, spanning over 26 years across the civil, criminal, matrimonial and taxational jurisdictions, together with considerable administrative experience as Secretary, District Legal Service Authority, and a Principal District Judge in 2 major districts, that your Lordship was elevated as Additional Judge of this Honourable Court on 25/10/2023, and later appointed as permanent judge with effect from 9/9/2025. While presiding on the bench, your Lordship was a perfect example of patient hearing and composed demeanour. You always extended unfailing courtesy to members of the bar and ensured that lawyers were taken along in the process of justice dispensation, fostering an atmosphere of fairness, dignity, and mutual respect within the court hall. Your profound judicial acumen, keen legal scholarship, and tireless commitment to the cause of fair and balanced adjudication have significantly enriched and distinguished tradition of erudition and excellence that has long adorned this honourable court. Your Lordship is married to Srimati Shirley, a retired teacher, and has been blessed with 2 sons, Sri Abhijit and Sri Abhinav, both of whom have followed their father's footsteps into this noble profession of law. The heavy roads are now laid to rest from today. But the seeds of justice your Lordship sowed during the past 3 years here will echo throughout these halls. On behalf of the entire legal fraternity of the state of Kerala, I extend your Lordship and the members of your Lordship's family my earnest wishes for good health, happiness, peace and contentment in the next season of life. May the next season of your Lordship's life be as meaningful, distinguished and rewarding as illustrious judicial journey and that culminates today. Your noble work is proudly done. Now step down into brighter sun. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Honourable Mr. Justice Dr. Jayashankaran Nambiar, Honourable Justice Pratheep Kumar, judges of this court, former judges of this court, learned Advocate General J.J. Babu sir, Advocate Sri Kumar P., Additional Solicitor General, Advocate Muhammad Shah, Additional Advocate General, K.C. Vincent, Additional Advocate General, Mr. Asif Ali, Director General of Prosecution, President Senior Advocates Association Sri Nandakumar Menon, Sri Nima Jacob, Secretary, Kerala High Court Advocates Association, Executive Committee members of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, President, Kerala Federation of Women Lawyers, Srimati Kartika, Sri R.V. Srijit, Legal Retainer and Senior Central Government Counsel for Lakshadweep Administration, Coordinator, High Court Mediation Center, respected senior members of the Bar, Registrar General and Registrars of this Honourable Court, Court Officers, Advocates Clerks, esteemed family members of Honourable Justice Pratheep Kumar, my esteemed colleagues at the Bar, my dear brothers and sisters. Namaste and a very warm good evening to one and all. It is both a privilege and a proud moment for me to stand before this august gathering to express our deep respect, admiration and affection for Honourable Mr. Justice Pratheep Kumar as his Lordships complete a truly distinguished journey on the bench. Mr. Justice Pratheep Kumar has always stood apart as an extraordinary personality. I am proudly honored to address this gathering because from the very initial stage of Justice Pratheep Kumar's career as a judicial officer, I had the privilege of being a part of that journey. During his remarkable judicial service journey from the Munsif to High Court Judge, I was blessed with the opportunity to contest cases before him. Mr. Justice Pratheep Kumar captured the confidence, love, and affection of the bar within a very short span of time. Though he got the opportunity to serve as a High Court judge only for about 3 years, within that brief period of time, he truly conquered the heart of the bar. The members of the bar genuinely appreciated his manner of handling cases, maintaining the courtroom in a calm and composed atmosphere, and treating every lawyer, whether senior or junior, with equal courtesy and consideration. Mr. Justice Pradeep Kumar's accommodated everyone in a pleasant manner and discharged his judicial duties with courage, disposing of cases fearlessly and without favor. Dear Mr. Justice Pradeep Kumar, the members of the association will always remember your tenure as a golden era. If at any point of time, due to momentary temperament, anything unpleasant happened between the bar and bench, it was purely accidental and never intentional. We sincerely request your Lordship not to bear any such instances in mind. Your Lordship's judicial mind was always inclined to help the aggrieved and to redress their grievances. Such judicial sensitivity found expressions in the celebrated judgment of your Lordships in Shiny versus District Legal Service Authority. In that case, your Lordship's judicial conscience rose to the occasion to redress the grievance of an acid attack victim who had lost her eyesight. Your Lordships boldly held that the compensation of Rs 3 lakhs fixed by the Supreme Court in Lakshmi versus Union of India was not the upper limit, invoking the provisions of the Victim Compensation Scheme 2017. Your Lordships directed KELSA to immediately disperse an amount of Rs 5 lakh to the victim for her urgent medical treatment over and above the amount already paid. This approach, in that case, clearly demonstrates that your Lordship's judicial mind has always stood with needy, the vulnerable, and deserving section of society. We all love you, admire you, and deeply respect the manner in which you discharged your duties as a judicial officer. We will proudly remember your service, your temperament, your compassion, and your passionate commitment to justice. Your life itself stands as a lesson and an inspiration to the coming generation. A person who, through struggle, perseverance, and dedication, rose to occupy the highest position in the state judiciary. Though your Lordship is now retiring from service, your legacy will continue to remain in the hearts of the members of the bar and the judicial fraternity. We wish you very happy, healthy, peaceful, and fulfilling future ahead. With the permission of the full court, I take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt congratulations to our newly appointed Advocate General, Additional Advocate General, and the Director General of Prosecution. Thank you. Jai Hind.
The Honourable Mr. Justice C. Pratheep Kumar, brother and sister judges of this court, the learned Advocate General Sri J. Babu, Sri Piyush A. Kottam, President of the Kerala High Court Advocates Association, former judges of this court present here, Mrs. Shirley Pratheep Kumar, and family members of Justice Pratheep Kumar, registrars, staff of this court, the law officers of the Union and State Government, advocate clerks, esteemed members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen. We have assembled here today not merely to mark the retirement of a judge, but to celebrate the remarkable judicial journey of our dear friend and esteemed brother, Justice Pratheep Kumar, who demits his judicial office on the 28th of this month. A judicial career is not measured merely by the years of service, but by the character, integrity, learning, and humanity that one brings to the administration of justice. Justice Pratheep Kumar's journey on the bench over the last 3 decades has been a shining example of these virtues. His retirement today from the High Court of Kerala marks the conclusion of that distinguished judicial career characterized by integrity, humility, and a steadfast commitment to justice. Widely admired for his balanced and empathetic approach on the bench, Justice Pratheep Kumar consistently upheld the highest constitutional values while remaining deeply sensitive to the cause of social justice and fairness. Through his erudition, patience, and dedication to the rule of law, he earned the deep respect of the bar and the admiration and affection of his colleagues on the bench. Justice Pradeep Kumar's judgments reflect a fine balance between legal principle and social sensitivity. In matters concerning labor welfare, personal liberty, educational discipline alike, Justice Pradeep Kumar consistently demonstrated an unwavering commitment to fairness, compassion, and constitutional values. His decisions reveal a humane and balanced approach marked by concern for vulnerable sections of society, respect for individual rights, and a deep understanding of the social realities underlying legal disputes. I have also had the benefit of observing his commitment to the cause of justice during programs organized by the KELSA. Justice Pradeep was the chairman of the subcommittee constituted to oversee tribal welfare, and his enthusiasm and zest has left all of us in awe of his sincerity. Even yesterday, he called upon the DLSA authorities to look into the case of a tribal person who had succumbed to injuries sustained from a wild elephant attack through a post on the official WhatsApp group. Such actions give meaning to the oft-quoted remark that a judge in our legal system works 24/7, 365 days in a year. Dear brother, retirement from judicial office is not a withdrawal from public life. Rather, it is the beginning of a new chapter, one that hopefully offers more time for family, personal pursuits, good health, and continued service to society in different forms. After years of serving society and the justice delivery system, we do believe that you richly deserve this privilege of a relaxed second innings in life. We are honored here today by the presence of Justice Pradeep Kumar's family, his wife Shirley, and his dear sons Abhijat and Abhinav. To them, I express sincere appreciation for the constant encouragement, understanding, and support that you have extended to our beloved brother throughout his years on the bench. Their quiet strength undoubtedly contributed to the distinguished journey he has had in this noble institution. On behalf of everyone gathered here, I extend my heartfelt wishes to my dear brother and his family for a peaceful, fulfilling, and joyous life in the years ahead. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
The Honourable Dr. Justice A.K. Jayashankar Nambiyar, my brother, my esteemed sister and brother judges, former judges, Learned Advocate General Sri K. Jaj Babu, President of the High Court Advocates Association Sri P.U.C. Kotam, Sri P. Sri Kumar, Additional Solicitor General of India, Chairman Bar Council of Kerala, Sri Ajit, Additional Advocate General Sri Mohammed Shah, Director General Prosecution Sri Asif Ali, Deputy Solicitor General Srimati Shalina, other law officers of the centre and the state, President of the Senior Advocates Association Sri Nandakumar Menon, President of Kerala Federation of Women Lawyers Srimati Karthika Sukumaran, respected senior advocates, other members of the bar, Sri G. Gopakumar, Registrar General, Sri Nixon of Joseph, Srimati Minias Das, Sri Pratheep Kumar, Sri K.S. Rajiv, and Sri Joseph Rajesh, Registrars of the High Court, Srimati Jubia, Director KSMCC, other judicial officers, Sri Matthew Kuriakos, Mediator Coordinator, staff of the High Court, including my personal staff, advocate clerks, my family members, friends, all those who are watching the program online, ladies and gentlemen, a warm good afternoon to all. At the very outset, I would like to express my profound gratitude to the Honourable Dr. Justice A.K. Jayashankar Nambiyar, Learned Advocate General and the President of the High Court Advocates Association for the kind words spoken about me. I am aware that on the date a judge assumes charge and on the date of his retirement, it is customary to make only positive comments about him. Even then, those words gave me some relief, especially during this moment filled with mixed emotions. On 25/10/2023, when I assumed charge as a judge of this court, I said that my elevation was only because of the grace of God and not because of my merit. I knew that he had added the prefix justice to my name to serve the society with humility. and not to show the power of authority of that post. Therefore, I believe that I have an added duty to the society as well as to my own conscience to do my level best to justify my elevation. After assuming charge as a judge of this court, from day one onwards, my humble attempt was to discharge that onerous responsibility to the best of my ability. At the same time, I was aware of my limitations. I knew that I will have only a short span of 2 years and 7 months to my credit in this esteemed institution. Such a short span is not enough to prove anything in a high court, especially in the Kerala High Court, where there is well-educated and equipped bar and the best district judiciary in the country. In my attempt to cover up my short stint, I have divided my 2 and odd years allotted to me into 31 months, which looked like a longer period. Then my attempt was in disposing more and more cases, initially on a monthly basis and later on daily basis. As per the data available in my dashboard, till today I have disposed of 6,341 cases in this court. It includes more than 3,100 criminal MC, 1,173 MACA, 274 RFA, 66 RSA, 182 writ appeals, 147 mat appeals, 82 division bench criminal appeals, and 124 criminal revision petitions. I know that it is nowhere near to the disposal of my senior brothers and sisters. But as per the data furnished by the IT cell of this court, among the judges of this court with less than 3 years service, these figures are one of the best. During my initial 5 months before this court, I had the privilege to share the division bench with Sister Justice Anu Shivaraman. From the very beginning, she had treated me like an equal partner and given me the opportunity to write judgments regularly. Within the aforesaid period, I was also given the opportunity to honor the judgment of the full bench, which included Brother Justice C. Jayachandran in Shruti versus the District Collector, Thrissur, 2024 KLT Online 1212, relating to the power of the District Collector under Section 54 of the Kerala Revenue Recovery Act, 1968. I have no words to express my sincere thanks to Sister Justice Anu Shivaraman and Brother Justice C. Jayachandran in reposing confidence in me while entrusting such a challenging task during my initial months itself. The confidence it gave me for the rest of my service was priceless. I had only a short span of 1 week to share division bench with Brother Justice Devan Abhayendran, whom I knew from late 1990s. As always, he was very much affectionate to me, and it was a wonderful experience working with him. Thereafter, for about 4.5 months, I could share a criminal division bench with Brother Justice P.B. Suresh Kumar. During the said period, because of his able guidance, I could transform myself from a trial court judge to an appellate court judge with ease. Brother Justice P.B. Suresh Kumar also treated me like an equal partner and gave me the opportunity to write an equal number of judgments like him, so that during the said short span, I alone could order judgments in 40 DB criminal appeals. I also had the privilege to share the division bench with the then Chief Justice, Justice Desai, Justice Mohammed Mushtaq, Justice Anil K. Narendran, Justice Arun, and Justice Nagaresh. I also had the privilege to share a division bench, full bench, with Brother Justice Raja Vijayaraghavan and Brother Justice C. Jayachandran, and another full bench with Brother Justice Sadish Tainan and Brother Justice T.R. Ravi. Today, I also had a ceremonial bench with the Honourable Dr. Justice A.K. Jayashankaran Nambia. I am deeply indebted to Honourable Justice Mohammed Mushtaq for appointing me as the chairman of the steering committee of Gotra Vardhan, a scheme of Kelsa meant for the upliftment, empowerment and enrichment of the tribal people in Kerala. As per the above scheme, tribal task forces were constituted in all the 14 districts and tribal cadet corps were constituted in more than 5,000 tribal unnatis. Under the banner of Gotra Vardhan scheme, with the cooperation of the members of the steering committee and active support of the chairman and secretaries of the district legal service authorities, more than 1,200 interventions were made during the period from October 2024 till April 2026, which includes providing them roads, houses, wells, electricity, BPL cards, Aadhaar cards, etc. We have also organized several medical camps, distributed spectacles, medicines, etc., provided treatments and also arranged awareness classes on child marriage, POXO Act, drug abuse, etc. to them across the state. While demitting the office, I would like to express my profound gratitude to the Executive Chairman Kelsa, members of the steering committee, chairman, secretaries, and members of DLSAs, Tribal Task Force, and Tribal Cadet Corps for their commitment, support, and cooperation in effectively implementing the Gotra Vardhan scheme. Being one of the judges in charge of the Kozhikode Judicial District, I had worked along with Brother Justice K. Nadarajan. He We have worked together for the betterment of Kozhikode Judicial District, and I express my sincere gratitude to Brother Justice K. Natarajan in that respect. Enrolled as an advocate on 17/12/1989, I have started practice at Thiruvananthapuram under Advocate Sri P. Rahim, an advocate then practicing at the District Court Thiruvananthapuram. Later on, he became the government pleader at the Kerala Administrative Tribunal as well as at this court. He was very loving and affectionate to me. He had given enough opportunities to me to conduct cases in different courts in Thiruvananthapuram district. Thereafter, I worked along with Advocate G. Muralidharan, one of my cousins, who is now no more. He had given me full freedom to conduct all cases in his office. My parents are no more. It is only because of their sacrifice, good deeds, blessings, and prayers I could reach up to this level. I have been receiving immense support from my wife, Srimati Shirley SP, in all my endeavors. While working as teacher in an aided school in Thiruvananthapuram, she ably managed the affairs of my family and brought up my two sons, Abhijit PS and Abhinav PS, well. I am very happy that both of them are pursuing the legal profession. My relatives and friends have always given me full support and cooperation and never interfered with my official duty, for which I am very much indebted to them. I am very happy that the members of my family and some of their relatives and friends are present here to witness this momentous occasion. I express my gratitude to all of them. All through my service, I had received immense support, guidance, and advice from several distinguished personalities, out of which Brother Justice P.G. Ajit Kumar, who is also my neighbor in the Courtyard family, has always been like my true brother. Members of the Courtyard family, including Honourable Justice P.V. Asha, Brother Justice Girish, Sister Justice Nehalada, and other serving and retired judicial officers are always available for all sorts of help to each other. I like to use this opportunity to express our gratitude to all of them. I have received immense support, cooperation, love and affection from Honourable Chief Justice and all the brother and sister judges of this court throughout my innings, and I like to express my deep gratitude to each one of them. My private secretary, Srimati Mahirani CS, personal assistant, Srimati Soumya S, additional personal assistant, Srimati Vismaya, Ms. Anusha, Srimati Nimmi Johnson, and Srimati Akila had to work hard tirelessly to prepare and upload my judgments and orders without much delay. My court officer, Srimati Shaini, listing officer, Srimati Rajalakshmi, escort attendant, Sri Mano Thomas, and office attendant, Sri Akhil KS, have done their job well. My chauffeur, Sri Rajiv Kumar KR, and PSOs, Sri Jitin and Sri Mahesh, always took care of my hassle-free travel and security across the state. My sevak, Srimati Suniti, Sri Shantilal, PTA Srimati Leela KP, and Nishant also have done their part well. My research assistants, Kumari Maria, Mr. Chandrasekhar, and Srimati Anandalakshmi were of much help to me in discharging my official duty. I have received full support and cooperation from the Registrar General, Sri P. Gopakumar, Sri Nixon Joseph, Sri Pratheep Kumar, and Sri Joseph Rajesh, the registrars of this court, in discharging my duty well. I have received full support and cooperation from the protocol wing of this court, led by Sri Ashok, and the office of the PRO whenever required. As told you on the date of my swearing, if I had acquired any knowledge in law, it is only because of the erudite bar. At that time, I have given an assurance to all of you that I will perform my duties as a judge of this court faithfully to the best of my ability, without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I have also requested your cooperation, guidance, and support to lead me along the right path. At this moment, I am very happy to tell you that I have received overwhelming cooperation, support, guidance, love, and affection from across the bar in discharging my official duties. And my humble belief is that I have discharged my duties as a judge of this court faithfully to the best of my abilities, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, as promised. Therefore, personally speaking, I am satisfied and content with my achievements and performance as a judge of this court. I know that my belief has nothing to do with reality, and ultimately it is for the bar to evaluate a judge. Therefore, it is for the members of this erudite bar to assess and evaluate my performance as a judge of this court and to decide whether I have justified my elevation. In the long run, especially after debuting to office, your estimation and assessment alone will stand the test of time. As you are aware, both the bench and the bar are like two wings of a bird. Unless both wings work in tandem, the bird will not be able to fly high. An independent, fearless, and impartial judiciary is inevitable for a healthy democracy like India. Therefore, the members of the bar have an added duty to protect the judiciary from being attacked unnecessarily from inside or outside, so that it could discharge the constitutional obligations freely and fairly. When a member of the bar raises false allegations against a judge, the bar should be able to properly deal with him and correct him. If so, initiation of contempt proceedings in such situations could be avoided or minimized. It will further strengthen the bond between the bench and the bar. It was with that object recently I have referred a matter to the Bar Association and to the Bar Council. I honestly believe that they will seriously address the above issue without further delay. From the bottom of my heart, I express my gratitude to the members of this bar for your wholehearted cooperation, support and guidance throughout my tenure so that I could discharge my duties without any difficulty. I also express my sincere thanks to each one of you for your gracious presence on this occasion. Jai Hind.